Working with glass is hot as hell. It's about the same temperature as lava with the consistency of honey when you first gather it out of your furnace. But then, of course, over the time that you're working with it, obviously, it's going to harden up. So it's kind of going back and forth into the glory hole and then working with it. So you definitely feel the heat. We do burn ourselves, but it's really just on the equipment and tools that we use and not the glass. In my case, I've burnt myself on the annealing oven that's about 920 degrees. You know, it's a kind of a quick like, ooh, all right, that's good. You know, kind of learn your lesson the first time. But in my case, it took 2 times to learn my lesson. How I got into glass blowing was I came into the shop, just kind of watching Jerry, the owner, you know, do his thing, blow glass and everything like that. And after he finished a piece, he came walking out and asked if we had any questions. Of course, knowing me, I'd be like, hell yeah, I do. So I ended up meeting him. He had informed me that the shop was hiring. He also said that he could teach me how to glass blow. And I was kind of like, wow, this is like quite amazing, because I thought, you know, getting into the glass world was a little bit impossible of a craftsmanship to get into, but yeah, it's been awesome so far. Probably the favorite thing about working with glass is shaping it. You know, you have like an idea that's in your head and you're trying to perfect that idea. Is creating art. And then also the people that watch me create glass is also like educating them about what exactly that I'm doing. So that right there is also like fulfilling on my end, but then also educating them about how glass is being created in front of their eyes. The challenging part about working with glass is how to shape it, because every action that you do is a reaction that the glass does as well. So sometimes when you're trying to get the piece just right and there's a slight imperfection, that can have a large domino effect that could just totally like ruin the piece. So throughout the process, there's a lot of problem solving that is happening in your head. So becoming a glass blower will take a lot of time to learn the process and the craftsmanship. Here at our studio, it's a little bit different. We're solo glass blowers, so we don't rely on an apprentice or an assistant, you know, to get the punty ready or get the colors ready. We do it all. So the experience that I've gone through, I've gathered a lot of more information in a short amount of time. If you're interested in like glass blowing, definitely jump on board with that, because it's such a great like craftsmanship to get into, because you're working with your hands. It's very creative, and the reward is like Christmas every day, every time you blow glass. It's gonna take some time to get, you know, used to working with the glass, but the wait is totally worth it. So I've been glass blowing for about like 9 months, and I've already created like these garden flowers, pumpkins, tumblers, you know, the glassware, and even done like the lamp work, which is basically like a blowtorch that you work the glass in front of. And actually, like, this is like one of the pieces that I created. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm recording.
Oh, you're recording?
I'll cut all that out.
Motherfucker.
You're fine.
what?